The start of the Great War is a lot less simple than most people think. Of course, not many people know this, but the emperors of Russia and Germany were actually friends. Now, of course, one of the big reasons why well, Germany didn't start. One of the main reasons why they declared war was because, well, the Russians were mobilizing, and the theory which I like most is that the pretty much just German mobilization plan meant that if they mobilized, that meant war. Now, why might the Germans mobilize? Well, regarding the current situation in the Middle East, you look at the American build-up, and if I was in Tehran, I'd be getting very scared, considering that America and Israel are murderers. And to be quite honest, I would be considering preemptive strikes. Of course, for example, if they're starting the war, then they want to start in a good position. But yeah, pretty much a preemptive strike, in my opinion, could be defended, because, well, it's clear there's war preparations, and if I was Iran, I would give an ultimatum saying that if America deploys THAAD to certain air bases, that will be interpreted as the final decision for an attack has been made, and that we as Iran would then launch a retaliation strike to the attack which is being prepared. That's honestly what I would say if I was Iran. And now, that thinking is very insightful to like the mind of Wilhelm II in the lead up to World War One and all the other power makers. But it's not just the leader, of course. He consulted his generals, and they would have been thinking stuff, and of course the Austrians, they mustn't be ignored. But right now, it is clear that there is a lead up to war, and if I was Wilhelm II and I see the Russian army mobilizing, and my good friend the Tsar of Russia is assuring me and stuff, I wouldn't trust him, because I know that mobilization takes time, and that by the time Germany mobilizes, it may be too late. So yeah, pretty much, I think this is very informative, and it shows how hard this prelude to war could be. Of course, this could fizzle down, this could be nothing, but it also could be a war which the start of a war which kills hundreds of thousands of people. This is quite very much a very difficult, very scary situation, and I think I'm learning a lot through experiencing and thinking about current events, about the past, because of course the people in the past are the same as the people now. So yeah, that is all.